Live. This is the 11th edition of Wax Chat Live. And here we're doing it on a Sunday afternoon. I thought it'd be something a little bit different. If someone could say hi, please do so I can see the comments are coming up properly. We have 9 people on, so thank you so much. Just waiting for a comment to scroll. Oh, the light is very bright. All right, so what we're gonna do in this live stream is I thought, well, we can talk about the Bring Back My Bars because I have 24 of them here. Hi, Shannon. Shannon is my moderator. It's very bright. I look washed out, but I can't really do much about it. Yes, I have 24 of the Bring Back My Bars. Hi, Shelly. And some of them are tester form, but that's okay. So we can talk about the Bring Back My Bars, but before we do, just to give some chance for people to get on, and before we get into the meat of the, hi Cindy, the meat of the meeting. Hi Melinda. Let's just refresh everybody's memory. Tomorrow is Monday. What happens on Mondays? Scentsy decides to launch a bunch of stuff. So, hi Matthew and Ginger7681. So tomorrow we have a big day. We have the Father's Day collection coming, which has the 2 new scents. Well, one is kind of new to wax. Shelly says, I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to hear about the scents. And hi Karen, how are you today? Yeah, I mean, I've warmed, I think, every scent but one, so I can kind of give you my ideas. And also coming tomorrow, we have the Villains re-release. And if you're a consultant, we have the Bring Back My Bar, I guess you would call it consultant kit. But June 1st, customers can actually also buy the Bring Back My Bar full set of 25. And actually, this is one of those sets that there's not very many risky scents. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 that's very risky, but this one, I mean, there might be a couple depending on your scent preferences, but this would be a great one to kind of experiment, jump in and get the full set. So I thought what we would do, if it's okay with you guys, is we would just go in alphabetical order. And if you hop on late, which you're probably not going to hear this if you're late, but chances are, if you're watching the replay, I'll try to go in order. How does that sound? All right. So here's my little cheat sheet. I love that Scentsy does this. It's like a nice colorful sheet. So this time we got 25 bars. Sometimes we get 20. Hi Cassie. Hi Maria. Yes, and if you're new to the lives, basically what I'd always ask you to do if you can is when you hop on, if you enjoy live videos, please give it a thumbs up so that Scentsy, YouTube knows that this is a worthwhile video, because sometimes live videos do different things with YouTube. So if you can give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, consider subscribing. We're going to have lots of fun today. This will repost as a regular video. So let's jump in. The first scent is Blue Hyacinth. And the lighting is not the greatest, but I have some cubes that I've warmed. So let me read you the scent description. It says, florals from heaven, pure blue hyacinth is all about the flower power. So I really like this one. So if you've been watching my channel at all, you know florals, for the most part, I'm okay with them. I don't usually love them, but I like them. And some of them I dislike, such as rose. Blue hyacinth is really nice. Oh, the lighting is really bad. Hi, Michelle. It is floral. It's definitely floral, but it reminds me of like a fresh air floral. Like fresh air from Atlantic air has creeped in with blue hyacinth. It's really nice. And this one's really, really long lasting. I wonder if I go on this side. Really long lasting for the blue hyacinth. Hi, Alex. So this one was only around for 1 season, blue hyacinth, but I'm glad to see it back. Except yes, I do really like strawberry rose, exactly. So have you guys, anybody here, have you warmed blue hyacinth? And if so, what do you think of it? Hi, Ella. Ella says, I actually made it. Sometimes it's hard. I try to do these late at night, but then I get really tired. And sometimes I want to give other people a chance from other regions to hop on. Now, obviously, people in Australia and like Region 3 New Zealand, that area, they're not going to be hopping on probably. But yeah, I will definitely be buying some more blue hyacinth. So the next one on the list is Candy Crave. Now let's see here. Candy Crave. Hi, Desiree. So this bar is courtesy of a friend of mine. She gifted this to me. Mmm. This is a soft one. If you're someone that likes softer scents, then you want to put your antennas up for Candy Crave. Hi, Kim. All right, so let me read you the scent description. It says, just the sweet stuff, raspberry sorbet, cotton candy, and fluffy marshmallow. It's a little bit of a perfumey cotton candy. I remember when I did my Tester Tuesday video, I forgot to say it was perfumey. And to me, that was probably one of the important things to tell you. But it's still really, really good. It's a light, gentle performer. I wish you guys could see it better. Hi, April. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited I caught your live. Well, they're not that exciting, but if you watch this on the replay, sometimes when you first watch it, it doesn't give you the option, but if you see it later, there's a little button up around like where the thumbs up, thumbs down views, and it says live chat, and you can press that and kind of follow along with what people are saying down in the comments, so that's kind of nice. But yes, Candy Crave, I have some testers of this as well, but this is really, really nice, and this is available in body wash right now. And I think this is probably around for a couple of seasons. It's a light one. Light, but good. Like, it's one of those ones that sometimes people will add multiple cubes to get to the point they need to be. I don't usually like adding multiple cubes because I get annoyed that I have to do that, so I usually try hotter warmers. I use the same amount of wax, I just bump the heat up. All right. Oh, I missed that comment. Hello, nice to see you as well. Is it Genevieve or Genevieve? I never know how to pronounce that. I always want to make sure because it sucks if somebody mispronounces your name. I would think it was Genevieve, but the next one is Coffee Tree. This one says, bold and sophisticated, wake up to the rich aroma of freshly roasted coffee beans. Hi, Haley. So this one here, it's pretty strong on cold sniff, and it does have other things, not just coffee beans. It's got a little bit of sweetness. As you warm it, like as it warms towards a few hours later, other notes start coming out, and I'm not sure what they are. So I think what Scentsy does is they do a little bit of weird things with their coffee. We are discussing the Bring Back My Bar set. I don't have my kit yet, but I have pretty much every scent. So is it like Mocha Doodle? No, not really. This is more coffee based. You could add other things to this to kind of change it up, or if you like a somewhat straightforward coffee, then this is what you would want to go with. I've not smelled any of these. I'm glad you're doing this. Thank you. Yes, Barbie, I want to kind of do this because there's some consultants here and they don't know if they want to get the whole kit or not, so this might help you. But yeah, Coffee Tree is about a medium. Like I would warm this in my big zone, and it's about a medium. Because I'm not going to really warm coffee in the bedroom. I don't know. But you could add lots of different to this. If you had salted caramel toffee brick, you could add it to this. If you had toasted marshmallow, you could add it to this. You know, the sky's the limit. If you have mixed things with Coffee Tree, put them down in the comments below. Or yes, it's the English, but you do the French version beautifully. I try. I think you could do half a Coffee Tree and one Mocha Doodle and would be pretty good. I agree. Because some people find Mocha Doodle is not enough coffee. So this would bump up the coffee. Yes, we're talking about the Bring Back My Bars just to kind of get to know them. So that way if you want to talk about getting the, or if you want to learn about getting the kit or decide, it might help you. But Coffee Tree, they're trying. They need more help in the coffee department. They need help. They try to do things, I feel like they try to add like base notes to make things last a long time, and I think most people would be okay with coffee scents not lasting as long as if they smell really delicious and authentic to food, not like other weird stuff in the background. Coffee Tree is my 10-year-old daughter's favorite. Well, she's probably pretty happy that's coming back. All right. I'm curious to find out what fig smells like. Oh, well, the next one is French Kiss, and that's the only one I don't have, but I have smelled it, so I can try to remember. It says, Heather says, right, Mocha Doodle, not enough coffee. Yes, they need help in the coffee department. So a lot of vendor wax people, I think Scentsy loses some people to vendor wax because of the coffee. So I really think they should add some coffee. Maybe one or two that are kind of more coffee heavy, but perhaps they don't sell well. Anyway, all right, the next one is French Kiss. I don't have this one. I gifted my bar to Canada Kim. So this one is described as sweet fig. tenderly caressed by coconut pulp. I can't even speak. Coconut pulp, exotic cedar, and caramel. Now, Shannon, if you're down in the comments, she does not like French Kiss. Most people say it smells like Bath and Body Works, brown sugar, and fig. I have not smelled that scent. But if you have smelled both, you can let us know down in the comments if you agree. So it's kind of a romantic scent. It's a bedroom scent. It's kind of a, I don't know if thick scent is the right word. It's pretty. And I toy with like, do I like it? Do I not like it? I go back and forth. So that's why I gifted my bar to Canada Kim, because I thought she might really like it. There's a Better Homes and Gardens fig one that she really likes, so I thought she might like it. I love French Kiss. Haven't had it in some time. I'm just joining. Hello everyone. Is lime and sugar cane ever coming back? Let's just talk about lime and sugar cane for a second. So every time voting happens on Bring Back My Bar, they don't include it. And sometimes I say, don't forget about lime and sugar cane. And then Scentsy says it's not eligible. And I say, yes, it is, because, and I go back and I dig out my catalogs and I say, this is the catalog. It was last in. And anyway, then they add it in about 2 or 3 days later, and then it's already at a disadvantage, and yada, yada, yada. So hopefully we'll see lime and sugar cane come back at some point. But with regards to French Kiss, I'll just try to backtrack. I find French Kiss is pretty long lasting. So if you're someone that likes long lasting scents, I would go with this. If you want to use it in an open layout, as long as it doesn't have huge ceilings, you might be okay if it was like an apartment open layout or something with lower ceilings. It might not survive a big, challenging open layout. Like I would never try it in my open layout. It's definitely a nice bedroom scent though. And like I said, it lasts quite a while for me from recollection, about a medium intensity. So yeah, that's French Kiss. The next one I have going right now down in my big zone. See if I can show this one to you. Fresh Cut Daisies. White wax. Can you see that? White. This one makes me smile. I've really grown to love this one. It says, a meadow awash in summer blooms, freshly cut grass and clover with daisies, buttercups, and ivy. And I remember the first time I ever smelled that, I go, gee, it's like a lot of other stuff with the fresh cut daisies. And I think that's why I like it, because it does have a lot of other stuff going on. But this is not for the faint of heart. This is strong, strong, strong. This is going on day 2 downstairs for me. And I usually don't leave scents going 2 days in my big area, just because they start to really get lost in the big airspace. But this one, I'll probably let it go the full day, depending on how it does. But this is very, very strong. I wish you guys could see it better. I'm using my iPad because if I use my phone, I can't see the messages. They're so small. So Fresh Cut Daisies, like 9.5 out of 10. Or maybe 9 out of 10 in my big zone. So if you put this in the bedroom, it would be like 12 out of 10. It's a great performer, I agree. This is one that if you're, if you want to spend your Scentsy money, it's a good spot to go. Fresh Cut Daisies. It's definitely floral, but it's got that greenness of like the grass, the fresh air, the clover, the ivy. It all mingles together. It makes you feel like it's like a bright, fresh, like spring garden as you're walking around. Yeah, you definitely want to pick up that one if you like strong scents. All right, the next one on my list, I'll try not to talk too much about this because I feel like I just did a very long video, is Honeymoon Hideaway. White wax. All right, it says, escape to a secluded retreat of dew-kissed lily and sweet tart kiwi shaded by lush coconut palm. This is a really beautiful scent. Again, this is a light scent. So along with Candy Crave, this is one that some people struggle with. Some people struggle to get a good result with this one. So I'm just warning you now. You may have to increase your cubes. You may have to fiddle around with warmers, fiddle around with room size, what you're warming it in, that kind of thing. If you're someone that likes very light, gentle scents, and you like beautiful scents that are a little bit tropical, fruity, floral, very unique, I would say this is one of Scentsy's best scents in terms of scent appeal, but for me, it doesn't perform very well. Very light. Oh, so good. Actually opened up my Honeymoon Hideaway counter clean. I'm gonna work on that because I just know that I don't usually get much from the wax. All right, so this next one is the only one I've never warmed. Fresh cut daisies wasn't even on my radar. What does MM mean? It said MM. Is it like that? So the next one we have is Jet Set Go. I have two little mini testers I found. Says jet off to a balmy tropical paradise of Brazilian orange, jungle papaya, and island vanilla. Doesn't that sound nice? And it's really hard to, oh, they're very oily. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a variation, like a fruitier version of Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. But I really can't smell these the greatest because they're so tiny and they're old. Any closeness to farmer's market, fresh cut grass, flower shop? Fresh cut daisies? Not to farmer's market. Not really to flower shop. Not really to fresh cut grass. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little bit of greenery, fresh air freshness with a lot of daisies. Yeah, this one's, I'm really looking forward to getting this bar. But if this is what the bar is like, then it might be light. I'm looking forward to this. This is the only one I haven't warmed. Jet Set Go. If you've warmed Jet Set Go, tell me. I want to hear what you think of it so that we can all see. Ella says, I'm so interested in Jet Set Go. I've heard great things, but not a huge papaya person. We'll have to see. I can't really smell a lot here right now. I'm not sure if it's just, Trevor says Jet Set Go is a great scent. I mean, what I can smell, I'm enjoying. A tropical variation of some of the scents that we've had recently. It smells very, almost like creamy. It says it has Brazilian orange. I don't know if I smell orange. Jungle papaya, I don't really smell papaya. Island vanilla, I definitely get like a creaminess. A tropical creamy scent with a little bit of fruit. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of tropical, we have Kahiko Hula. This is a yellow wax. Say aloha with exotic passion fruit, mango, and papaya. This one is more fruit heavy. It's like a fruity drink with a little bit of like vanilla yogurt, but it doesn't smell like sour like yogurt, but you know what I mean, to cream it out a little bit. Does fresh cut daisy smell like sun-soaked petals? Like way better. It's got almost like there's a very high tone. It's a very sharp tone to it that makes it strong. Fresh cut daisies. It's really hard to describe. If you're at all nervous about a strong scent, do not get fresh cut daisies because it is one of the strongest scents and it does really well for me in my open layout, and that is very, very hard to get. All right, so Kahiko Hula. If you watch Diane from A Simply Simple Scent, this is one of her favorites. And she's a smart lady because this is a good one. I really like this one myself. Oh, this is so, it's very tropical. You definitely get, like, it says passion fruit. I would say yes. That's that ugly fruit. I think when you cut in, it's got like goo and brown seeds look, that kind of like, they look slimy. I think that's passion fruit. Mango is obviously, there's different mangoes, but, and then papaya. And papaya is what people are most nervous about usually. And I don't really smell a ton of papaya. I think it's mixed in with all those fruits, but some people think papaya smells like stinky feet. It's funny, I house sat for a girl once and she made me a salad. It had like mixed greens and it had a vinaigrette, and then she put like slices of mango. And I remember it was the best salad I had ever had. And so the next time I was at her house, I said, I love that salad. She goes, I'll make you another one. And it didn't taste the same because the mango wasn't the perfect ripeness. So this is like a really good ripe mango. Oh, this is about a medium. Would I try this in my open layout? Probably. Really nice in bedrooms, nice in a TV room on a spring summer day. I'll probably stock up a little bit on this. I don't think I'll put it in my Scentsy Club, but I'll probably stock up. And it lasts, I mean, it's not super short lasting, but it's not long either. I would say maybe average. A lot of fruits and summer scents, they don't last a really long time, so that would be something to know. All right. How's everyone doing? Any questions so far? April says, yes, I grow passion fruit in my garden. The inside is like gelatinous seeds. It's yummy, she said. So, all right, the next one is lemon thyme berry. And this one is a very well-loved scent. So if you're not sure if you should get this one, I would say get it. I have some testers of this one. I have 3. I don't have any bars, but the description is sparkling lemonade and strawberry sprinkled with crushed thyme. Yeah, and this, it reminds me of like, the berry to me is like a dark berry, like a blackberry. So it gives it a little bit of tart. And you don't really smell thyme. It just, if it's there, I think it's just there to kind of round everything out. Let me just rub it. I really like this one too. It's not one that I would like put in my club, but I probably would pick up at least a bar. And for me, that's saying a lot because I don't really love a lot of fruity scents, but this I like. Does it smell anything like Angel Experiment 624? No, it does not. Not in my opinion. This smells like a lemonade version of, I don't want to say blackberry orange marmalade, but like it's a dark berry lemonade to me. I don't really get strawberry. It says sparkling lemonade and strawberry. I don't really get strawberry. It smells more of like a blackberry lemonade to me. That's what I get. Maybe it's a little bit strawberry, but more blackberry, dark berry to me. But I'm sure, as we all know, Scentsy has many top notes, mid notes, and base notes, so there might be more to it than meets the scent description. Yes, so lemon thyme berry from my memory. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's very obvious thyme. I don't think they go crazy with the herbs because sometimes that's not huge public scent appeal for that, but everything works really well together. Just like you wouldn't have like a bunch of thyme in your lemonade, you might just kind of muddle some and like chuck it in just for like imparting a little bit of flavor. You just get a little bit of that in the scent. But it works really, really well. And this is about a medium to a medium plus from my memory. And I don't remember if it's long lasting or not because it's been a while since I warmed it. There is a Tester Tuesday video on that, so. All right, Love Story. I only have a mini tester of this. I have warmed maybe a partial bar many years ago, probably like my first 2-3 months with Scentsy. I managed to get a partial bar of Love Story and I warmed it. And I remember thinking it was really nice and I was liking it. So it says innocent pink jasmine and sensual amber, embraced by luscious dark chocolate. The first thing you're going to ask me is, does it smell like chocolate? Not really. It smells really pretty. It smells really pretty. It's one of those scents that when you read the notes, it's hard to imagine what it's going to smell like. And does it smell like chocolate? No, not really. A little bit floral, a little bit perfumey, a little bit like of a richness, if that, maybe that's from the chocolate, but it doesn't smell like you're eating a chocolate bar or fondue. I think I remember this being long lasting and it's about a medium, but I like, it's been like 3 years and I probably warmed it like 2 spots. So it's hard to remember. Love Story is the only bring back my bar I haven't tried. So I'm really glad to see this one come back because this one has been like on the edge of coming back so many times. So if you're a Love Story fan, definitely add it to your club because, and I would say definitely pick this one up because this is not one that you're going to find every day at Scentsy. It's a little bit different, but it's really nice from what I remember and from what I can smell here. So I think I remember it being long lasting and it was definitely one I could smell because I remember I had it going in my TV room, which is sometimes hard. Anyway, Love Story. I would say pick that one up because, like I said, unique. Now, speaking of love, I have Lucky in Love. I don't have a bar, but I have a bunch of testers. I probably have like, I don't know, 10 testers of different sizes. But look at this one I found today. I went through in the closet. I had 2 more boxes of testers, and I divvied them all up. So now I'm like, the only testers I haven't included like in my thing are ones that are like in my master this season. But anyway, look at this. I had this This was mine, and I had it in a box inside a closet out of light, and look what it did compared to this one. And this is obviously newer than this. Anyway. Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. This is mimicking that. They both smell good, so just because this is an ugly color and it's changed color, it still smells great. So if you like Victoria's Secret's Love Spell, then you definitely want to pick up Lucky in Love. It's a soft to medium from my memory, and it's pretty average, I think, for longevity. Oh, I should read you the notes. Sweet bouquet of mandarin, bergamot, and orange with hints of peaches and berries. I think if you're someone that likes shimmer, you'll probably like this. If you like those girly flower child. I have a customer from many eons ago that she used to buy a lot of Lucky in Love. So she might be wanting to know that it's coming back. Okay, let me just pull over some more scents here. Alrighty, where are we? Mulberry Bush. So I warmed a whole bar of Mulberry Bush, and you're going to see that coming in a couple days in Tester Tuesday. I warmed a whole bar plus a cube. So this one is basically, it says sweet mulberry accented with bittersweet orange peels. Okay, so I think a mulberry, I wrote it down. Let me just see if I have it here. A mulberry is a mix of like something like a grape and a blackberry. But to me, it smells a little bit like a cranberry grape. But not like wax grape, more like a real grape. But this wax, I think, has changed a little bit since I got it about 3 years ago. I felt like 3 years ago it was very, very strong. And now it's about a medium. And is it a medium because it's like declined a little bit in intensity just naturally through whatever, or is it that my nose has become so accustomed to scents that what used to seem really strong doesn't seem really strong anymore. Anyway, this one here it's a nice scent. It didn't do great for me in my home. It was about a medium, but it didn't throw far. Like you had to be kind of close to the warmers. But it is a different type of fruity scent. So if you are looking for a little bit of a fruity change up, so something like a grape and blackberry or a grape cranberry. And the orange, do I get a lot of orange? No. There's something about it that reminds me of like a soda fountain drink. Like, I don't know. It doesn't smell effervescent, but it smells like a pop of some sort that maybe I've had in the past or something. I don't know. But yes, I think it might be worth a try because maybe this bar has just declined a little bit over time. So I'll be interested to warm the bar that I get. And interesting thing, did you guys know that the packaging is not going to say bring back my bar? Like it's going to be the original packaging, and then there'll be like a little, it almost looks like a little price tag, and it'll say bring back my bar. So it's going to be off to the side. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, so Mulberry Bush for me didn't do the greatest. So hopefully you guys have better luck than I did. So I don't think I will try the bar that I will receive on my kit, but I probably won't purchase more unless it performs very obviously different than I had from my bar and a bit that I've warmed recently. All right, the next one is My Wish. My Wish is a purple wax. It says a confection of earthy fig, sweet violet, and playful marshmallow will have you wishing for more. Yeah, I'll get back to that in just 1 second. This one here, it's probably going to be up for Tester Tuesday voting this week, but I will tell you that I really like this scent. I warmed it in my bedroom. I warmed a bar like in bedrooms in my home, and it did really well, about a medium, and it was very different. It was like the perfect combination of the violet and the fig, and then the marshmallow helped. Like, I love marshmallow, you know, I love marshmallow, and when you smell it here, it's hard to smell. Like, you're like, I can't really smell stuff, but it comes to life when you warm it. You can smell the bottom. Oh, it smells so good. I'll probably put this in my Scentsy club. Now, will you like it as much as me? I don't know. I hope so. Oh, so good. It's different. It's, you know, fig, I find violet scares me. And this is really nice with the marshmallow. I don't know, there's something about this. Love it. And I think from memory, it lasted a long time. I can't remember for sure. Someone asked, why are they doing the different packaging? I'm not sure. For simplicity and ease, I would think that if you already had like a bar designed, it's so simple to just add a little, you know, than to change everything up. And maybe people would recognize this a little bit more if it's their, you know, they see their bar of Ocean, they know exactly that packaging, that's Ocean, then maybe that's why. But yes, so this will be up as part of the Tester Tuesday voting for this week. I haven't filmed that video yet, but it will be up as the Bring Back My Bar. So if you want to hear even more, I'll melt it and then get back to you. Have someone just asked if I've melted a peeling apple, and yes, I have. I've warmed it. I've got 2 cubes going in my TV room and 3 cubes amongst 2 warmers downstairs in my son's room. It was very, very strong for about the first few hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours. Very strong apple. It reminded me a lot of the red pear and pomegranate with the apple. And now it's day 2 and it's more of a very soft, pretty floral. I actually like it quite a bit, but I'll probably be content with the bars that I have. So it's definitely one of those like, so like day 1, very strong, day 2, not as strong. No, I don't. The new wax, which new wax have I tried? There's so many. If you want to know, just type it down below exactly which wax. So yes, just to get back, my wish, we'll probably see this in a Tester Tuesday, assuming that you guys will vote for it. It's a good scent. I'm really looking forward to that. That one will probably go in my club. It's very different. Ocean. All right, Ocean is cool and refreshing aquatic notes deepened with water lilies and ocean breezes. It's a very pretty wax. Reminds me of My Dear Watson in color. This Ocean is one that I struggle with. So we all know that certain people can smell, like there's certain scents that most people can smell. And then somebody might say, well, I can't smell that scent. And there's other scents that a lot of people struggle with. Most people do very well with Ocean. For some reason, I can't smell it the greatest. So it smells very waxy to me, like waxy earthiness. And I don't want to sound negative, but that's kind of what I get. Now, so many people love it. So obviously, if you're someone that loves like oceanic scents, this is not so overly fresh to me. It's more like a deep, like mysterious ocean. It's almost like a sexy ocean. Anyway, I think, did I describe this as a sexy rubber ocean scent before? Anyway, yes, so I struggle with performance on this, but most people say this is a really good one. Patrice says Ocean wasn't a good performer for me either. Yes, so this will not be repurchased for me. Thanks, Patrice. She's on my side. Yeah, there's so many Ocean fans out there, so I don't want to, you know, speak badly of it. Just for me personally, I don't do the greatest with it. So I wish I did. And of course I keep trying because you never know. It could be like food. You know how sometimes you have to be exposed to a food many, many times before you may start liking it. So maybe it's going to be like that with Ocean for me. April says, I warmed Ocean so long ago I can't remember how it did. And Ella says, I'm so excited for Ocean. The washer whips are absolutely beautiful. But I get why some people don't like it. And Cassie says she can't smell black raspberry vanilla while warming. One for me that I really can't smell the greatest is apple cherry strudel. So if you cannot smell, if you have a scent that is like your nemesis scent that you just can't smell and everybody else does great, put it down below because I love reading and seeing what everybody like struggles with. Sometimes it's the same scent for many people, but there's other ones that creep in. And if you're jumping on and you haven't given me a thumbs up, if you could do so, that would be great. Just helps YouTube tell that the live video is happening and it's good replay value. All right. Yeah, Cassie just said she's warming a totally mini tester and it's doing very well for her. So, oh, there's something going on in the chat. Thank you, Shannon. Everybody does different with every scent. So while you guys write your nemesis or troublesome scent down below. I'll get organized. The next one is Oodles of Orange. Oodles of Orange. Look at that pretty packaging. Beautiful orange colored wax. It says kids will love this sweet citrusy scent punched up by fresh pineapple, crisp papaya, mango blossom, and ripe bunches of tropical berries. Yum. It says yum. Anyway, this one it reminds me of orange, like orange pop from McDonald's, but with effervescence and like you're a kid and you love that. Like you've waited all week to go to McDonald's to get your orange pop and you're like, yeah, give it to me. I don't know. So this is some, okay, so I will not probably put this in my club, but I will probably pick up like quite a few bars because you could just snap off a bar and add it to something for a bright citrus tone, and this would be really, really good. So obviously some Sunkissed Citrus is around, but this is a little bit different. It makes me smile. It makes me feel like a kid. Anyway, I just warmed a couple, some testers of this in my bedroom the other day, so it didn't last overly long, but that's okay. Being a citrus scent, that's okay for me. Maybe it's because they're testers. Oh, I really like that scent, citrus pop. I think it's like a citrus with like, doesn't say bakery, but I get like the tiniest bit of bakery with it. But if you've tried citrus pop and you like it, let other people know so that it'll get voted back someday. And by the way, my friend Patrice, who you might have heard me mention just a little while ago, she loves the scent Crumb Top. And Crumb Top is coming back, I think, in region 3. But if you guys need one to vote back in a winter Bring Back My Bar, vote Crumb Top, because that's one of those mixer scents that you could take a fruity scent and add. Like you could take like Mulberry Bush and say you're like, oh, it's okay, but it needs something. You could add Crumb Top to it. It would like bakery it up, just like a Crumb Top does on a fruit crisp. Anyway. Yes, this is sweet, but like zingy at the same time. This is really nice. I like this one. It's a good orange scent. All right, the next one is Palo Santo. Where are you? And I didn't think I had this, but I found a tester this morning. And I did warm a tester. Okay, so the month that it was announced, the 25 were announced, I think like about a week before, I melted my Palo Santo. So I think this is, I'm surprised this one came back, and because Scentsy, the Scentsy community didn't like Palo Santo, so it seemed when it was around. But I think what happens is because of the surge of Palo Santo in vendor wax, this has become really popular. So let me read you the notes. It would be in the woods category. It says Palo Santo wood, charred cedar bark, and teak are the ultimate dream boat blend. Now I remember when I warmed this in Tester Tuesday, it was about, I think it was like maybe 5 to 6 out of 10 in strength here in my bedroom. But I remember distinctly saying that I wouldn't want it any stronger because it might be overbearing if it was too strong, because it is very woodsy. Now I want you to think of this as a blender. Palo Santo is so bad to my nose, I never bought it. It just smells like burnt wood. I mean, yes, there's definitely like it doesn't smell like burnt wood that you just stopped burning. It's been like burnt for a while. This is very oily. So, okay, picture this, and Patrice, if you've been into vendor wax, you will know there is a blend that is very popular. I'm going to call it, I'm going to Scentsy it up, and we're going to say June, today is June 3rd. If I say it like that, maybe you'll know the scent. So this might be nice mixed with toasted marshmallow and like sugar cookie. And if you're scared of the Palo, just put like half a cube of this and a cube of sugar cookie and a cube of toasted marshmallow, or play around. And we can call it This is June the 3rd instead of October 3rd. Anyway, Palo Santo is one of those ones, I don't know if people would want to warm it on its own, but it can be mixed with a multitude of different things. Is it a like around the campfire? I love that one. No, it's not to me. It's more like a leathery wood type, like charred wood. Not like a fresh, and some people say it smells cologne-like. I don't really find Scentsy smells cologne-like. Yeah, so a lot of people, you could mix Palo Santo with like a fresh scent, a bakery scent, even like a Pacific sandalwood, a marshmallow type based scent. So lots of ways you can change this up. So if you pick up the whole kit, this might be your scary scent, but remember there's so many things you can mix this with. And if you need inspiration, you can just go on like a popular vendor wax company and start scrolling through their scent list, like type in Palo Santo, and you'll see like probably like 30 scents that they've done. The list is getting so long, maybe I should splurge and scoop them all up tomorrow. I think you should. I mean, because even if there's ones that you don't like, other people may like them, you could sample them out. And you can mix them. And you can trade with a friend if you really need to. So remember, Palo Santo, probably not on its own, more as a mixer, infinite possibilities. And maybe what we'll do as we get going is we'll start taking notes. Like we can all take notes. We could have a challenge, like name your favorite Palo Santo mix. That would be fun. Maybe by the end of June, maybe that will be the question of the month for the end of my June empties. So during the month of June, everybody do your Palo Santo mixes and write down your favorites, and we'll see what everybody came up with. So yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to write this down because I'll probably forget. Write that down. Palo mix. June question of the month. All right. Moving on, Rockin' Ruby Raz. Hi, Kim. I was gonna say hi, Canada. Hi, Kim. Rockin' Ruby Raz, very, very dark reddish wax, pinkish red, like a raspberry color. It says a fruity blend of juicy orange, fresh strawberry, and sweet candy glaze, all wrapped up in one perfect fragrance. This is a former kid's fragrance, and this is very strong. So if you're looking for strong scents, this is strong. Think like rainbow sherbet, cherry limeade, what else? Paradise punch, you know, those kind of scents. Very strong. Rockin' Ruby Raz. So it's strawberry in the scent notes, but they talk about raz, so there's probably raspberry in it as well. Very, you know, juicy, fruit punchy, happy candy scent. Strong, strong, strong. That's Rockin' Ruby Raz. All right, spring forward. Now, let me tell you, I have some testers. Spring forward was my very first scent of the month. This was the scent of the month for March 2018 because I joined in February, and you can get the first scent of the month kit would be the next month. You get that. And I'm surprised this one came back because I didn't really think people liked it. It's this pinkish color wax. It says, if sunshine had a scent, it would be this burst of Italian bergamot, raspberry jam, and cedarwood. So, I mean, you hear those notes and you're like, cedarwood with raspberry jam? I don't know. It's just like a fresh, this one is hard to describe. So if you have a good way of describing spring forward, put it down below. Uh-oh, I got the windows open and someone just decided to whippersnip next door. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Maybe if I just bring it really close, then you'll hear me. So spring forward is very, very, it's fresh. It's like, reads a little bit floral. Barely, I can hear you fine. If it gets really loud, if the whippersnipping gets loud, because I've got the windows open, let me know and I'll try to like sneak by and close the window. Yeah, this one is hard to describe. I remember warming it, and my daughter's friend said she really liked, she goes, I really like the way your house smells. And I'm like, oh, it's spring forward. Whippersnip. Yeah. What do you guys call it? Anyway, so this is about a medium. Well, what do you call it, Desiree? Desiree's making fun of me because I said whippersnip, so I want to know what she calls it. I'm waiting. What? Kelly? What do you guys call it? Weed whack? Weed whacker? It's whippersnipping. That's what we call it here. Kim, Canada Kim, what do you call it? Weed whacking edging. It's a whippersnipping. That's what I've called it my whole life. You got to start using that, Gina. Whippersnipping. Oh, thank you, Michelle. What? Kim has said weed whacker. No, Kim. It must be an East Coast Canada thing. Yes. The new word of the day, whippersnip. This is like going outside, someone's whippersnipping, you can smell the florals. I don't really get, like, I don't know, cedarwood's probably there as a base. But yeah, this is about a medium, and I'm just surprised at this one. This one, I'm surprised at, because people didn't really seem to like it when it came out, so I don't know how it came back. I'm okay with it. You know, I used to mix it with like a peppermint scent. All right, moving on. Strawberry swirl, where are you? I found a big strawberry swirl this morning. It says frozen strawberry swirl whipped with frothy milk and vanilla. This one I'm not crazy about. Like, there's people that love it, so if you like strawberry scents, if you know me, I'm not huge into strawberry, but to me this smells like a strawberry milkshake that you forgot you had and you left it on the counter, and then when you went back to drink it like 2 hours later, it smells like, or not smells, but it tastes warm. You want like a cool shake, right? I do. It says you're gonna have to tell your neighbors this was a whole thing. Well, I don't, it's funny, I've never talked to those neighbors before. They're kind of quiet. Weed whacker is what we say in Minnesota. So I wish I could take strawberry swirl and add something to make it smell cold. You call it weed eating? I'm finding out where everyone's from just by reading the comments. How you say whippersnipping, weed whacking. Does it smell like a Campino candy? Maybe a little bit, yes. Yes, maybe it does a little bit. I think I will bring the term whippersnipping into the US. Yes, we all will. Strawberry scents are hard for me. They never smell quite right to me for some reason. Yeah, so this is like, that's the way I describe it, like you have milk, or let's say you're like you have no money, and so you're like, I want a strawberry milkshake, but you're like, I have strawberry Nesquik in my cupboard, and I got vanilla ice cream and some milk, so I'm just gonna put them in the blender and zhuzh them up. And then you kind of forgot about it, and you got distracted. Someone was annoying you next door, and then an hour or two later, you're like, oh, I forgot about my milkshake. And then it's just kind of like warm milk with a bit of strawberry, and that's what this smells like to me. I don't know. I will use my bar that I get, but I probably won't buy more. And I say that, the whippersnipper going. I might have to close the window. Are you sure you can't hear that? It's so loud. Anyway, I'll probably get a strawberry swirl. Use it up, but I won't get any more. Okay, so I found my Summer Soleil. Summer Soleil. Soleil is French for sun. Now this, again, if you're a gentle or subtle scent person, this is one you're going to want to pick up. Summer Soleil. Gentle, gentle, subtle. Okay? It's described as pineapple and coconut milk top fluffy vanilla marshmallow. So I remember when this used to be in the catalog, I used to call it like a waste of space scent because it was so light, and I didn't really like it because it was light. Now, maybe I can get more out of it by, like, you know, putting it in hot, like something like this. If you want to try to get more out of it, maybe put it in an etched core warmer. Like a 25-watt etched core warmer. But this is very gentle. You get the creaminess. It's very creamy and gentle and marshmallowy. It's almost like rainbows and butterflies, the pineapple part, but that's it. And then you get a lot of the coconut milk, which lends a creamy tropical vibe. Doesn't smell like coconut. It smells like a creamy, like coconut milk essence with marshmallow. It's very, very nice, but it's very, very light. This would probably be a nice mix with, I would say everything mixed with Pacific Santa would be great, but this probably would be. This one, yes, So the people that like gentle scents, you're going to want to go with Candy Crave, Summer Soleil, Honeymoon Hideaway. So far that's about it. Those are definitely gentle. All right, so if you don't like soft scents, oh, they stopped. If you don't like soft scents, just those ones might be your problem scents for you. But again, everybody's nose is different, right? You guys might do better with that. The next one is Kelly's favorite scent. Where are you, my friend Kelly? I'm gonna wait for her to tell you what the scent is. Miss Kelly Mack, what scent is next? What are your favorites? The kit is available for consultants tomorrow. Yes, not customers. Correct. Customers, you can buy the kit if you want the full kit. Hi, Krista. You can buy the full kit June 1st. We are just doing a sneak sniff now because I have everything, and there's some consultants that aren't sure if they should get the whole kit or not. Yes, Miss Kelly Mack chimed in, is sweet pea and vanilla. I don't have a bar, but I have some testers that I found. So obviously this would be in the floral, and this used to be a bestseller, so this is a good one to take a risk on. So if you're someone that doesn't like floral scents, but maybe you like Luna, or you're okay with like gentle florals, then you might want to pick this one up. Because to me, there's that fruit of the raspberry in with this, and there's vanilla. Anyway, the scent notes, it says ambiance of raspberries and sweet pea petals with vanilla. And this might be nice mixed with that peeling apple to kind of bring out the sweet pea a little bit. Yeah, this is nice. Hi, Tracy. Everyone's making fun of my whippersnipper comment, but anyway. It's funny how you don't even realize something is, how much is all the Bring Back My Bars as a consultant? It's the same price that you will pay June 1st if you buy the full kit. It's that we get paid commission on our purchase. So if you've been considering joining Scentsy, this is the time because it's such a cheap join special. And to start off with, you get 20% back. So once you sell 1,000 PRV, which is almost 1,000 US, then you start getting 25%. Yeah, sweet pea and vanilla. I think it's I would say about a medium, maybe a little lighter than medium. Hello, Michael. What time is it for you right now? I like the smell of this. I don't gravitate towards a lot of florals, but I will enjoy the bar that I get, and maybe I'll pick up another one because I find this is one of those scents that if you're a consultant, this would be one to pick up like one or two. So that would be 5:52 p.m. He puts it in, what do you call that thing when you do like the 24-hour time? Anyway, this would be a good one to pick up and put like a couple in your closet because there's always customers that will message you and say, do you have any sweet pea and vanilla? I find this is one of those scents. Like a blueberry cheesecake. Do you have any vanilla bean buttercream? You know, those kind of scents. So the kit, yes, the kit is 126 in the US and it's 168 Canadian. So that is sweet pea and vanilla. I would say that is a good one to pick up. Even if you're not huge into florals, this is a nice one to enjoy. All right, watermelon mint. We're gonna have a little quiz. Hello from the Netherlands. Well, I just missed Kim's comment. Watermelon mint. Who is the first person that can tell me, who do you think of when you see the bar watermelon mint? There's a consultant that you may be able to name off the top of your head. Do you sponsor new consultants in the US? I'm available for Canada and the US, yes. Thomas, exactly right. Thomas Harmon. I always think of him when I see this scent. So I think he bought like 30 something bars, didn't he? I wish I could remember. He had a little challenge for people to guess how many bars. So he really loves this scent. So this, oh yes. Okay, this one, it says a chilled slice of sweet watermelon sprinkled with bracing fresh mint makes a refreshing summer treat. Hi, Krista. So I warmed this in my downstairs child's room the other day, and I gotta tell you, I didn't used to really like this scent, and now I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really enjoying the watermelon mint. So just kind of goes to show your scents can change. I love mint. The mint is like a natural mint, like, you know, like put your mint in the mortar and pestle and kind of, and then you had a little bit of that smell, or you stirred it into the watermelon juice. At the end, let us know which ones you think you'll make it into your club. You mentioned My Wish. Anything else? Yes, I will definitely tell you. This will probably be one that I'll pick up a little bit more of, but I will not put it in my club. But yeah, this was really nice. It's about a medium. Medium light. Medium to medium light. But obviously, if I warm testers, they don't usually perform as well as the actual bar. I'm not really sure why, but they tend to deteriorate a little bit faster. Anyway, yes, the watermelon, green and then red. That's very nice. So yes, I wonder how many Thomas will buy. I actually saw he's doing very well for himself, and I hope we see him back on YouTube soon. But he actually pared down his stash so much that he has it in one trolley now. So Cindy says, I didn't pick up any mint from the Pineapple Mint Life's a Garden collection. I actually haven't warmed any of the Life's a Garden collection yet. And Shelly, I think it was Shelly, said she's going to get the kit so she can try them all. Okay, Watermelon Patch. I have warmed before, and I only have a mini tester of this one. It says Sweet Vine Ripened Watermelon. And I remember, this one doesn't smell the greatest. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of dry. But I remember this is for me, personally, it was strong, short lasting, and candy watermelon. But I really liked it. I was okay with the candy watermelon. So picture watermelon lemonade from Bath & Body Works. Take out the lemonade. That, to me, what it reminded me of. So it doesn't last very long. And it's kind of artificial, but I like it. So I will definitely buy some of this because it does well in my open layout. This one did well for me. Samantha, what is still in your club? You have 89 people watching right now. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys are talking about the Life's a Garden? The Life is a Garden? Life is a garden. So this one, to me, was strong, short-lasting, artificial, but I like it anyway. Watermelon Patch. We have 2 more to go. All right. The next one is one that I don't know. This one's not a fave. All right. The next one's White Tea and Cactus. I have some testers here, so I will get to warming these, and I've been making notes, but I haven't warmed any of these ones. A clean, crisp, and refreshing floral mix with green notes. Okay. Do I like this scent? It depends on what my nose picks up that day, because some days my nose picks up a very weird note. And sometimes when I take a deep breath, it goes away. But when I smell it, like on, I guess would be a top note for me, I smell a little bit of like pickling vinegar spices or something. Like it reminds me of like when people are making pickles and they have the solution with all the like little coriander seeds and all that stuff. That it kind of smells like that a little bit. But once I get past that, it smells very nice. And this used to be in laundry, and sometimes I would get that from my laundry. So it's probably just a Patricia thing. You guys will probably do fine with it. A lot of people love White Tea and Cactus. No, Cindy, it's probably just a Patricia thing. I'm sure you'll do fine. Ella says, my sister described this one as smelling like a balloon, and now I can't unsmell that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. But it does smell very different. It's nice, but I don't know. Sometimes I get that weird note. I'm getting it right now. Let me smell some of the other ones. So these are really old ones. This one smells better. Another old one. That one smells good. It's almost like sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. Oh my gosh, we've been going almost an hour. Anyway, this one, comment below if you remember much about this. I think because of my experience, it's all I remember. I don't really remember if it's long lasting or not. It's about a medium. Victoria says, I love it. Very similar to aloe water and cucumber for me. Same vibes. I find this is a little bit more, it's not as sweet. I don't know how to describe it. It must be the cactus. Anyway, I'll probably just stick with the bar that comes in my kit for that one. But that's another one like lemon thyme berry. There's so many people that love it. So take a chance on that and get that one. I would advise you to. All right, let's finish. Yeah, I say pickles too. The last one, this is an old bar that I have. My daughter really likes the scent. It is Wild Black Cherry. So this one here is strong. Like, I put it in the warmers the other day. I put it in my open layout. I have 3 warmers there. I used 5 cubes amongst 3 warmers. And for the first hour and a half, every time I breathed in, I swear it was like almost choking me with Wild Black Cherry. It's like so strong. Woo! And then I put it on the next day and went to work. And it's not that I dislike it. It's just so strong that I almost need it to die down before I can enjoy it. It's a little bit like, some people describe it as like awesome. It's an awesome scent. Other people say it's like cough syrup cherry. I think this is one of the early Scentsy scents. According to Orville, I think he said this is like one of the semi-original ones. Yes, nibs. My daughter loves this scent. I put it in her bedroom and it lasts and lasts. So if I took 2 cubes and put it in her bedroom, she's in one corner. You can like, sometimes you can just smell it like drifting through the house. It's crazy. And this one, I left it going overnight. I think I probably had it going like maybe 25 hours in my open layout, and I never do that. It's very strong. If you're looking for a strong scent, it tends to linger, like in smaller rooms. It just lingers and lingers and lingers, and lingers. Like once you turn it off, you can still smell it. I think Wild Black Cherry will go over well with sugar cookie. Yes, I think you're right. She said a quarter of this and then I think a full bar. I'd probably mix that one with vanilla bean buttercream to tone it down. That would be a great idea. Wild Black Cherry is one of my youngest daughter's favorites too. Yes, it's not just for kids. I mean, there's a lot of adults that love this, but this one has come back. This will be the 2nd time since I've been a consultant, I believe. So I hope that people will put it in their Scentsy club, because sometimes what I think the addicts are putting it in their club, and the general public doesn't really have a Scentsy club, some of them, and so they just keep voting back the same thing. So that's probably why we see it back again. So yes, so that brings us up to date. So we can stay on for a little bit and chat if you guys want. What do you guys want to chat about? Any questions or comments? Or yes, happy birthday would be really nice with that, because happy birthday has that mostly vanilla with the, like, for me, a tiniest bit of chocolate tone. I describe it as a marble cake where they ran out of chocolate in the marble cake, so they could only put a few blobs. I think Wild Black Cherry as the most decadent maraschino cherries. I'm not, like, here in Canada, we get cherries, but we don't have as many desserts as people in the US do with cherries. Yeah, so this is very strong. So the strong ones, so let me just tell you, the strong ones I would say are fresh cut daisies, Rockin' Ruby Raz, Wild Black Cherry, I'm just trying to think. Maybe Oodles of Orange and Lemon Thyme Berry are also on the stronger side. I would say lighter ones are like Candy Crave, Summer Soleil, Honeymoon Hideaway. Long-lasting ones would be like Blue Hyacinth, very long-lasting. Wild Black Cherry, very long-lasting. Fresh Cut Daisies, very long-lasting. French Kiss, very long-lasting. Love Story, long-lasting. My Wish, long-lasting. I should stop saying that because it's annoying. What will I be putting in my club? I will put in my club, because I really miss it, Fresh Cut Daisies. I will probably put in my club, maybe I'm not sure if I'll put it in my club or stock up, because sometimes I need coffee scents. So I might put Coffee Tree in, even though it's not my favorite. I will probably put My Wish in my club. I'll probably buy quite a few of Oodles of Orange. I will probably buy quite a few Kahiko Hula. I will probably buy a few Blue Hyacinth. Yeah, that might be nice, Shannon. Someone says, when does the catalog change from spring, summer to fall, winter? The end of July. So August 1st is the new catalog. Which scent is everyone most intrigued by? Someone just said lemon thyme berry. Yeah, and ones that I, you know, I'll still enjoy. I think I'll enjoy all of them, even the ones that I struggle with, such as Ocean. I will use it. I'm sure other people in my family can smell it better than I can. I'm going to mix the Palo Santo. We'll have our little Palo Santo challenge. Oh, we got a weird comment there. Just going to ignore that comment. Candy Crave is really good, but you kind of have to... I wonder if you mix Candy Crave with like cotton candy cookie might be nice. Thanks, Shannon. Let's talk about tomorrow. Is anybody picking up any of the Father's Day items? Vanilla bourbon. Let me read you, I'll read you the scent descriptions for both. Okay, Father's Day items. Anybody picking up Perfect Gentleman? Perfect Gentleman sounds like it's a little bit, yes, Candy Crave would be really nice with sugar or pink haze. So, Perfect Gentleman, the PG scent, those are my initials, says charismatic blend of white amber and oak moss with a sleek finish of fresh marine water. So it sounds pretty fresh and a little bit green and probably cologne-like. Vanilla bourbon. This one sounds so good. I think if you're gonna go on tomorrow, you better be ready because of that vanilla bourbon. I don't know if that's gonna sell at the first or the black truck. And the black truck is an 8-watt, by the way. Vanilla bourbon. It says warm vanilla and a smooth sip of bourbon mingle under a hint of nutmeg. That mixed with Palo Santo would probably be great. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so I'm hoping that that's going to be a nice scent. So remember, if the bourbon note is strong, you could mix it with a vanilla to kind of tone it down. You could mix it with something like a sugar cookie, vanilla bean buttercream, simply vanilla, Pacific sandalwood, you know, all those kind of scents. You can mix it with Palo Santo once you get your Bring Back My Bars. And the other thing is, I would suggest you not approach the Bring Back My Bars solely as like, well, I'll just put it in my club. You should probably pick up the ones that you're thinking that you're going to like. Just if there's some that you're on the fence about, you could pick up some because sometimes your mind changes throughout the month. Do I want to stock up? Do I want to put it in my Scentsy club? Because remember, when you buy it through the website, you can bundle and save and you can put it towards a party. And if you don't have a shopping link and you're a Scentsy addict, you should definitely get a shopping link, because you can build your tally that way and close out your party and get some free stuff. Or obviously you can always join and get the commission on it yourself. That's very smart. I will. So after this video ends, which I'll probably end it pretty soon because we've been going about an hour, this video will upload. And now sometimes it takes a long time so that you can see the live chat, but Bring Back My Bars will be available June 1st to 30th. Usually they guarantee them for that month. Sometimes they kind of change things up as they get closer to the end of the month, because last time we had the pandemic was kind of throwing a monkey wrench. And so I'm not sure what status the pandemic is playing this time around with the supplies of oils and everything like that. But sometimes there'll be a few days left and they may not restock something. So I just say, you know, if you want, wait for reviews and stuff like that, but try to pick up some so you can test it yourself, because everybody does differently with every scent. So test it yourself, see what you think. Remember, if you get a Bring Back My Bar and it seems extremely light, you may have to put it aside and let it cure, because sometimes you get the scents and they're just poured like a month earlier, and sometimes they still need a little bit of time. Yeah, I really like Blue Hyacinth, so anyway. The one thing I would probably say is we're kind of deficient in this collection. So we definitely have florals. We have some confectionery scents and some fruity scents, but we don't have any bakery scents. So we're obviously missing the bakery. We have the woodsy scents. We don't really have any spice scents either, but it's not surprising because spice scents are usually in the fall and winter. And yeah, we have citrus here. We have a lot of fresh. We have a lot of tropical scents. So some people don't love tropical scents, but they're all very different. So yes, thank you so much. So right now we have 87 people watching, so I really appreciate that. Remember, if you haven't given the video a thumbs up, if you could do that for me, that would be great. We'll probably sign off here. I don't know if we've got a final call for questions. I'll just wait a moment and see. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you for joining me today. I'll try to look at the camera, but I'm trying to read comments at the same time. It's like a juggling act. Did I say my wish was going in my glove? Because that one's going in my glove. Yeah. Thank you. I enjoyed having you guys. I always usually say this, so if you made it to the end, I appreciate it. But I always like to tell everyone that watches my videos or comments or whatever, everybody in the wax community, I think we have a great group. And I love the people that come to my channel and comment. You all have a good nature and a good spirit. And everybody knows it's okay to not like what other people like. And nobody attacks one another. That's what I love. So I love that we have a really good-natured group of people, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, especially the people that vote on Tester Tuesday. You come every week and you vote, and this week we had over 300 votes. So I think the record for a Tester Tuesday is 326, and we are at almost like 310 or 308 or something. I forget what we were, but we were really close for just a regular week. Thank you, Kelly. So yes, I will try to log off. It always takes me a moment. This video will upload, so I thank you guys for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, busy day tomorrow. If you're a consultant, make sure you get that kit. Bye, guys.